Alright, I'm gonna go down the stairs. Main floor. Alright. We'll get a bucket here, a shovel for all our salt. Also these. Just threw a bunch of salt in so I can fill that pail back up. Get some grate out. And doorway's clean, salted. He's putting a roof on way over there. Nice. Right. 34, you can update where we are with that. It is all ready for paint. All ready for paint, so we're almost there. This was the walls that we had to rip out. This will be painted today and tomorrow. A lot of patchwork everywhere. Everywhere you touched there was a blister and it was all falling apart. A lot of patchwork everywhere. A lot of skimming. The paint here was actually all cracked. You can see the cracks right here. They're everywhere. The paint wouldn't have filled it, so we had to skim it. These lights are still good, so we're just going to paint them. And all caulked right here, so there's no gap, so it looks nice and clean. Same thing here, all ready for paint. Everything's been caulked up. So we'll go the same two-tone, just like the rest of the style. Same thing here. They had a window that was here once upon a time, and we just put a piece in there, some drywall compound. Floors we put in. These cabinets were actually in really good condition, and we didn't need to do anything to them. Just a wash down. That is where there is a bunch of joints to our water reclamation pipes that go to our boiler room. And what we did is we had to bust out this tile wall, well, before it was tiled. Then we had to bust out this portion here. Maybe this was tile, I can't remember. We had to bust this out. I think we had to bust out one of the rows of tile. Then we busted that out, and what we did is we cut it nice and square, and we put an access panel in there, just in case we ever have to get to those. There's a handful of joints in there that go up, go down, and go up. So just in case we ever have to get at that, and it was faster too, just to do it that way anyway. So. See a lot of patchwork everywhere. There's dents and dings everywhere all over the apartment. There's bubbles in the paint, holes in the plaster. So we'll get the beige paint on today or tomorrow morning. After that, then all the trim goes one color, one coat on the baseboard. Then we come in and we do the floor. As you can see, we already started edging it. The floor will get done, and then the painters will come in and do one last coat on the baseboard so it looks nice and fresh, just in case we bump it with the sander or something. These are all over there, and this is all ready to start painting. Smoke detector is somewhere here, because I know, because I took it down. It was Bathroom, it's hard work for the knob. This will be reglazed, this will be reglazed, we're just waiting for the painters to get finished. This was leaking behind the wall, and that's why it was all bowed out. They didn't put any Teflon tape here, and it was leaking behind the wall. Lonnie found that out. This is actually a cement wall. This has all been purged, and this is cement behind here. So what we did is we chipped out all the rotten cement and just did a couple light skim coats of drywall compound and stuck with it. Looks nice and clean now. And that was the fastest, easiest way to get in and out of this bathroom without re-drywalling one of the front walls, and then you have to strap it, put tack on it, it'd be a pain. So we opted out on that. So this will be reglazed once they're done painting. Faucet set still works good. This was replaced probably in the last 6 or 7 years, so we're okay. Quick paint job, floor, and we're rent ready. This is where we stand right now, and we've got 2 people. That's all they're doing right now is painting. They're just up at finishing 25 right now. And they're coming down to this. This we were working on up until Saturday. Took the Sunday off. It's all ready to go. So the painters will be in here 2 days. Then the floor, and the reglazing, and that's done. All right, and there's our weekly update. Plan of attack. These walls have severe moisture penetration, just like number 20. And we're strapping it. Same thing will go on in here. This one is slated to be painted in 3 days. Final paint goes on in here. So we have one body, two, and three, and then myself. See that there's a lot of moisture. It's not dripping water, but there's moisture, slight moisture intrusion in the wall. It doesn't soak it, but it's just barely enough to wreck the plaster. So this has been on here for a few months, that patch. I remember us doing that maybe 3 months ago to see exactly what would go on, and this is where we're at here. Hold on. This is where we're at here. So we're going to strap this and drywall it. Vapor barrier after we strap it 4 feet off the ground. And then we don't have to worry about any type of moisture intrusion coming through on the finish. And that's the most economical resolution we can have, unless we want to get out there and bust the sidewalk up and dig down. And so we're going to opt out on that. So we're going to be doing that for a while anyways. Okay, so there we are. After that one is those 3 guys are done there. We're going to buzz over to 35. And the whole time we've got 2 painters that follow directly behind us. So the wheel keeps turning. Production doesn't stop. And they're even working on the weekends. Carpet's getting a little dirty from whole mechanical coming in and out 100 times, so we're going to have to vacuum it. Probably today, give it a good vacuum. Maybe a shampoo later once they're done. All right, and that's our Waverly Court